Hey guys, I need to know, is anyone else playing Christmas music just like constantly in the background? Is it just me? I just really want my main character moment in a Christmas movie. You know that montage with the Christmas music in the background of their lives? That's me, just playing constantly right now, right through until January. And I'm very excited today for two reasons. Number one, we are making the best ever cookies. Oh my goodness, guys, they are delicious. And number two, it's a week until Christmas. Actually, it's less than a week until Christmas. Rachel, you have hot coffee. And so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna make the best ever cookies. These are my mother-in-law's recipe for reverse chocolate chip cookies. And oh my goodness, I've been making these constantly over any other cookie. I mean, you guys know, if anyone knows a good cookie, it's gonna be me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to sit down. No, don't stand up right now. Take me into your kitchen and we're gonna bake together because you need these in your life. And if you do make them, make sure you tag me on Instagram. I don't know, like cookies with RachhLoves, because then we can all enjoy some really delicious cookies together and you guys are going to love them. I'm so excited. And make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe. New videos here every single Saturday. And I've been doing so much baking here, so you can go and check out all of my kind of Christmassy baking videos. I will link them at the end of the video for you guys. And now let's dive in to the recipe that is the most delicious cookie recipe you will ever make. I stand by these cookies. They are amazing. I'm so excited that my coffee's already cold. I've been talking so much, my coffee turned cold. Good for me. Why am I drinking it? So first things first, we're gonna grab Francesca because we can't do this recipe without Franny, obviously. And also I am making a triple batch. Obviously I'm making a triple, I am committed to this recipe. But I will put all of the conversions below for you guys in case you want to do the single batch instead. Though I mean, you're gonna make cookies and do a triple batch. Franny. Get in here, girl. Oh, Franny, you're not very decorated. We need to change that. It's okay, Franny. I got just what you need, girl. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! And it's the one I have chocolate on. So I mean, it's special. It's from our baking days. There you go. That's better. And I don't even have your bowl. Oh, there we go. Now we're ready. So first we're gonna do all of the wet ingredients. So we're gonna start with the butters and the sugars first. So again, remember, I'm tripling the recipe here. We are gonna start by lifting you up. Don't lose your hat. Look at that. Look at that. What a talent she is. Franny. So we have here 1.5 cups of butter. Get in there. Thank you for going straight in the bowl. And then 1.5 cups of white sugar and the same thing for brown sugar. Beautiful. Look at that. It's gone so swimmingly so far. So I'm gonna start by beating this first before we start adding in eggs and stuff, because I like to get the butter and the sugar all like amalgamated, you know? This is just personal preference. I don't think it really matters, but this is how I do things. I'm sometimes very particular when I bake, and also sometimes not. All right, we mix. Ooh, I got a new hand soap. I'm testing out for like a TikTok video. Just realized how that sounds. I was just testing out some soap for a TikTok video. That's right, everyone. We're well-rounded and clean. So now that we have the butter and the sugar nicely combined, it has this nice paste-like consistency to it. We're gonna go in next with, we have vanilla, we have a little bit of eggs, as well as the chocolate. This is just one of the chocolates. There are two. Only two though. No, wait, 3. My bad. Lose your hat, Franny. Keep it on, girl. Stubbornly gonna make this work. Ta-da! Yay. We're gonna start with 3 eggs. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yes, I'm a very talented singer. This is my calling, I just missed it. And we're also gonna add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. If you can get some good vanilla paste or vanilla extract, you're looking for the pure stuff, not the artificial stuff. It makes a big difference in how your cookies end up tasting or any of your baked goods. So highly recommend it. It's a little bit of an investment, but it's real good. So 1 tablespoon in, and we're gonna mix this together while we start melting down some chocolate. So I have here 15 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, and this is just in the bars, and I just chopped it down because we're going to melt it and add it into the batter. This is gonna add that rich, reverse chocolatey kind of vibe. Just touched butter and egg. And I'm just melting it down in the microwave. I'm not doing like the whole like double boiler thing, although you could if you wanted to be fancy. And what better time than Christmas time to be extra fancy? Pop this in the microwave because not fancy. Melting some chocolate. Mixing up some Eggos. Not Eggos, but I call my eggs Eggo. Sometimes that can be confusing on camera, I guess. All right, mix her up, Franny. Wait for chocolate. We're gonna have coffee. This peppermint mocha coffee. Not just plain old, because you know, Christmas. Are you guys a big fan of eggnog? Speaking of beverages, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like eggnog is one of those things that I want one small cup full, and that's it. This is looking so good. So now we're gonna pour this in. We don't want it to be too piping hot. Like, you should be able to touch the outside of the bowl because you don't want to cook the eggs that are in here and just overheat the batter and melt all the butter. But obviously it should be all melted. That's kind of important. Now we have our batter. Look at that. It looks so decadent. I'm very excited. So now we're gonna go on to the dry ingredients. This right here is 5 cups of all-purpose flour. We also have some baking soda and baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of each, as well as 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We have here kosher salt. I should also mention, for the butter, make sure you have unsalted butter. Always unsalted butter when you're baking. You want to be able to control how much salt is going into your typically sweet desserts. So I have the flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, and the salt. Combining it all into a bigger bowl because this bowl was too small. And then to this, before we add it into the wet ingredients, we are going to add in some cocoa powder. And this just, to me, just enhances the already chocolatey mixture, but it doesn't add an extra layer of sweetness, which makes it too much. But that deep, rich chocolate flavor is there, which I really love about this. So 3 tablespoons in, then we're just gonna stir it to combine it all together. Now let's start adding it into the batter. Christopher, I'm making the cookies, the reverse ones.
The chocolate ones?
Yeah. Is this, okay, wait. I know these are very Christmassy, but your mom does do the caramel peppermint ones. Which ones are your favorites?
Ooh. At Christmas, the Rolo peppermint ones, but any other time, those ones.
Yeah, it's these ones for me, year round. What's your favorite Christmas dessert then?
Probably still brownies.
Brownies, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah? With like pepper with the candy canes on top, or just like straight up brownies?
Just straight up fudgy chocolate brownies.
So good. You know what I just learned to start appreciating is gingerbread. Gingerbread cookies. But they have to be like the nice doughy ones, not the rock hard ones. I don't like those. But a good gingerbread cookie, it's so good. I'm sad I missed out on those so many years. I just thought they all had to be rock solid and tasteless. Okay, show of hands, don't be shy. Tell me how many of you are baking this right now with me. Tell me in the comments, let me know. Unless your hands are covered with flour like mine, then don't ruin your computer or your phone. Mine even, it's all over my counter. That's okay, it's Christmas. I need like a towel for this part. It's starting to get everywhere. Covering it with a towel though is a very good hack though. Prevents a lot of flour loss. Last little bit. Okay, now that this is all combined and you can see it's like really starting to come up to the top. So much cookie dough. Now we're gonna add in a 3/4 cup of sour cream. Now I've added it in at this stage, which is what my mother-in-law does, but I've also added it in with the wet ingredients and I find both ways it works well. Just so you know. Bloop. Get in there, sour cream. You know, sometimes when the recipe is this good, you just don't question the method. Now at this point, I'm going to mix it, but I'm going to mix it on low and just enough so it is combined. I do not want to overmix it at this point because it has all the flour in it. And we're also going to be, oh, I'm so sorry, how embarrassing. Sorry about that, Franny. We're also going to be adding in the chocolate chips and folding those in as well. So again, very important. Don't overwork your cookie dough. All right, now at this point, we're gonna be folding in all of the white chocolate chips. Yeah, there's a lot of cookie ingredients on there. That's okay. You're going to remove the paddle at this point, but I don't want to waste any. I want to keep as much on here as possible. So while I get all this off, I want to talk about like Christmas traditions, like what I'm really excited about. So number one, very excited to put together all of the kids' stockings. I find that to be so fun because I never grew up with stockings as a kid, but Chris did, and always the clementines in the toe of the stocking, always. So I love that. Plus all the kids have matching pajamas this year, which, I mean, I know it's silly, but I love that. And if you watch my other video on my Christmas traditions, my Oma would always make, and Oma, by the way, a lot of you guys were asking, so my mom's side, my Oma and Opa are German, so that's where that came from. But anyway, my Oma would always make us robes for Christmas, and sometimes ones for like our dolls or our Barbies. And then my grandma would always make us like these little Christmas dresses. My mom would like curl our hair and put lipstick on us, and we would like sit there for like Christmas pictures, you know, like our fancy outfits. I always felt like a superstar. But every year, my sister and I always make a photo book for my parents and for my Opa. It's just a nice way of like consolidating the year. Even in 2020, there were good moments. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. This is my workout. This is my workout for 2020 right here. It's just mixing cookie dough. This is not enough chocolate chips. This is very much not enough. Hey, Christopher. Hey, you want to do something really fun?
Oh, fun.
It's so fun.
And I really want to.
I know, but you have to come over here though. Okay, so here's the fun thing. So, see this? If you mix it, that's all I got. It's really fun though, you should try it. It's like a game.
I feel like you weren't being truthful. You said really fun. This is extremely fun.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't feel like enough, but I feel like it's heavy, right? Oh, you know what I just realized now. I'm just gonna make Nanaimo bar.
What's she gonna make?
Okay, Christopher.
I've never had Nanaimo bar from your mom.
Yep. Okay, Christopher. As a kid and teen and most of my adulthood, I thought they were called Nanaimo bars.
Nanaimo.
Oh, by the way, for those of you that don't know, Nanaimo bars.
Nope. Take two.
So for those of you that don't know, I can't even say. Okay.
Take three.
So
So Nanaimo bars.
they're a layer of chocolate and coconut on the bottom, and then it's like a custardy icing, and then you can either put like sprinkles on top or just leave it as is. I've seen some people put like a brick of chocolate on top, which is wrong, but it's okay. And my mom makes it every year at Christmas time, and they're like my favorite thing. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that is good.
How's it looking? Is that enough chocolate chips? I feel like that's good. Okay, now we're gonna put this in the fridge because you have to let your cookie dough rest. It needs to chill in the fridge for a while. It's worth it.
It is.
So we're gonna do that, and then we'll be back. All right, cookie dough has been chilling in the fridge for a while, and now we have put it out on a nice little baking sheet. So it's gonna go into the oven 350 for around 12 minutes or so. Every oven is so different. I hesitate to give times. Check it at 10 minutes and then go from there. All right, cookies. Be delicious. Goodbye. Okay, Christopher, cookies.
Cookies.
Okay. They look so good. Look at them.
These are a great cookie. Like they just are.
Superior in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And just something, a unique spin, but not for the sake of just uniqueness. This is a solid cookie.
No, there's logic and reason to these.
Emphasis.
And I don't even really like white chocolate, but it works here.
It does.
In fairness, I've never tried it with chocolate chips. Should try that sometime.
No, it needs to be white chocolate. I guess we have to taste this.
Oh
no! You want that one and I will take this one?
Okay.
No, I don't want that one. I want this one. It's a really pretty one. I'm saving it over here for tonight. I'm watching my Netflix.
You're saving it for the thumbnail, aren't you?
No. It's really pretty, okay? Gotta save the pretty one. No. Be quiet!
Recognize it from the thumbnail. You already clicked on that cookie.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you though?
No, it's perfect.
It's such a perfect cookie. Cheers! I don't deserve that cookie.
Okay, I'll have it.
No, don't do it!
It's a beautiful cookie.
And like, it is moist all the way through, just the right amount of flour for me personally, that it creates this like soft cookie, but it's not like oozing out everywhere.
Right butter to flour ratio. And yes, crispy edge, but like only just the slightest bit crispy right around the outside.
The right amount. And you're right, the white chocolate, it adds a little something.
It's different, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know the sour cream's in it, and I don't even really know what the sour cream is doing in here.
But it works.
It does, like, it doesn't not work.
I don't question your mom and her baking.
She knows.
She just knows. This is such a good cookie. You need to make these immediately and tag me on Instagram so I can see you also enjoying these cookies.
It wouldn't... If you told me, hey, I'm going to melt chocolate and pour it into cookie batter, I'd be like, no, it's not going to work. It's going to ruin your whole cookie batter. And it doesn't.
It doesn't, like, it works.
It's a great cookie.
This is exactly what you need in your life right now. Right before Christmas. Why are you wearing a t-shirt? It's cold outside.
Oh, I heard, why aren't you? Is it a trick question? Are you talking to them? How do you know?
Who are you?
I don't care what you're wearing.
It's chilly, okay?
I am going out. I will put something on.
It's probably smart. These are very tasty. Thank you for eating them with me. That's
Thank
the
you for
only
making
one you
them.
get though.
I might have one later.
No, these are mine.
Speaking of t-shirts and Tolkien, join my book club. I made a book club. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
We're going to start reading Lord of the Rings together.
And I'll put the link down below so you guys can go and check it out, as well as like more details on like dates and stuff. It's very exciting.
I am excited. Quarantine is hard. I want to talk about Lord of the Rings with people. You don't care when I talk about Lord of the Rings.
Well, I mean,
Like, not deeply. You do your best.
I try. There's Sam,
If you say Harry Potter, I'm gonna be mad.
Frodo,
Yes, and
the wizard.
if you say Dumbledore, I'm gonna be mad.
I was gonna say not Dumbledore.
That is what he's called. Yes.
Yeah. So let me know if you guys end up making these cookies and tag me, because I want to see you guys doing all the baking. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and baking. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah!